Welcome back to me, welcome back to Thailand, True Blue Thai here in Thailand. It's a Thursday here in HASEGAWA here in Thailand. Bit cloudy. Still got we got a typhoon going across Vietnam, China, Vietnam, and across into Thailand. So it's one of the worst typhoons in a long time. So for instance, they're diverting planes to Hong Kong, or diverting Cathay Pacific planes to Malaysia and places like that. And so for instance, it's so bad. I believe it made landfall in China yesterday, but so I'm expecting a bit of rain over here. But we're very far south, etc., from the track of the typhoon. But we're still in that kind of phase of this year, still at the end of the rainy season. So which is good for running, like I do. I went on my first run a couple of days ago. Yay! Yeah, even though I can still feel it was a run walk. If we can still feel my calf issue, but other than that, so that was good. And also last night's results were good, wasn't they? Hey, both for men and the ladies. And we'll concentrate on the ladies here, and because we've won 3-1 against Everton, at home to Everton, on the in Group A of the League Cup, or the the Subway Cup, as they call it, for instance. But to me, it'll always be the League Cup, regardless of whether it's the men, the ladies, blah blah blah. They can sponsor it wherever you want. Carabao Cup for the men, and it used to be the Rumbelows Cup, or the League Cup, I don't know, all kinds. League Cup, guys. Anyway, so yeah, but we got off to a great start. We've got off to a great start. For instance, winning. For instance, we've got to go to Newcastle away. For instance, the next game. For instance, which is going to be interesting. But we've got a very good record against Everton, so it was no real surprise that we actually beat Everton. But to me, I just think, for instance, I think we've got a damn decent squad this season. I really do believe we can go all the way. For instance, we don't have Champions League, unfortunately, but I think the ladies can go all the way. For instance, and the likes of HASEGAWA, and for instance, and with the new signings, Beanie and Rose, who scored yesterday. For instance, coming in, Grace Clinton can only be better. And when Mary Fowler comes back, and then we've got Mary Fowler and in Lauren Hemp still, and also for instance who else tip of my tongue, if I remember it, because she was there at the match last night. Oh god, I can't remember. She's injured, but unfortunately. Anyway, let's move on. Let's just talk about the game. So Andre started. Let's have a look at the lineups. So we started up with Cunnings in nets. Pryor came on the 83rd minute. Rose, Osabi, Greenwood came on the 61st minute. Lazel, HASEGAWA, Breakin Brown, Thomas came on the 83rd minute. Benny Coombs, who captain, Clinton, Fagino on the 60th minute. Shaw and Miedemar came on the 46th minute. Unused subs were Yamasita, Keating and Kaspari. But Everton started with Ramsey, Fernandez, Heizas, Izagawa, Ladd, Monk, Casio, Robinson, Stevenich, Van Gool on Vigano. Okay. Right, so excellent. So let's just talk about the game. For instance, so it stayed after the Subway League Cup quest with a strong 3-1 win over Everton at the Joie Stadium. Jade Rose scored her first hat straight from her first for the first club, gave us the lead just before HASEGAWA doubled our advantage just after the break. Vitamin Niedermeyer then extended an advantage with a well-met header just shy of 15 minutes remaining before HASEGAWA scored a Toffee's consolation in the closing stage. Right. It means Andre. I can't pronounce his name. I heard it pronounced, etc. And I'm thinking, right, got it. And then I've lost it. Side have won 3 games in succession in all competitions, sit in the Group A summit of the League Cup. Yeah, we're on top of the League Cup of Group A. I believe Newcastle won yesterday as well. 4 teams we've got in this Group A. Well, a beautiful observed moment of silence for Max Beard. Yeah, big up to him. For instance, he's passed it, but it was a nice rest in peace. A minute silence, very well respected. Before kick-off for the former Chelsea, Liverpool and Chelsea manager, sad passing days early. City then started brightly with Khadija Bonnet-Shaw, has kept out a brilliant by Emily Ramsey on the 20th minute after she collected Leia Zabi's cross and stunned the goalkeeper's palms from close range. Yeah, I thought she could have done better. She kind of hit it directly at the goalkeeper, so and it was kind of a goalkeeping height, etc. So, but I thought she could do better. But again, you got to be there to score. But our pressure would eventually tell 10 minutes later when the Spanish defender corner caused chaos in the top of his box, which allowed Jade Rose to control and prod the ball home for her first Blues goal since the summer arrival. Yeah, it was a bit of a chaotic in the box, etc. But it was nice to see Jade get off on the scoring mark, and our new Swiss lady, for instance, it just adds to the strength of the team, and then just what we want to see. You want to see goals from you newbies. So yeah, with Grace Clinton scoring the previous one, and now Jade Rose scored in this game, etc. I think it was 9 different goal scorers and 9 different so 9 different goals and 9 different goal scorers, and that's what you want. That's what the men suffer from, and that's how you win titles. You win titles when everybody contributes. Fellow professionals, Aquazine for Cummings was making her debut a bow during the clash, and she made a smart save in the closing stage of the first half before somewhat left off soon when Honka Hasegawa volleyed over from 6 yards. Andrea's team responded well through the spell of Everton pressure, and came the width of the post from doubling the lead when Grace Clinton fizzed the ball off the woodwork. Yeah, really good shot by Grace. I thought she was going to score again. Despite the splendid lead half-time, Everton was still very much in the contest, but City found a precious 10 minutes. Precious 10 minutes after the interview. Yeah, but the thing is, I thought Everton was still in the game, etc. But I thought Man City were very much in control of the game. So the industrial Hasegawa again. There she is, Hasegawa, intercepted a Robertson's pass out from the back before Wiedemeyer effort deflected into the Japanese path, and then he took it into the empty net. Yeah, she was just dwelling on the ball when she threw it out to the defender. She was dwelling on the ball, and then Hasegawa, such a great player, really is. She got player of the match again, and she just instepped it right. I'm having that, and then played a 1-2 with Viv, and then put it at the back of the net. She took her time, didn't she? Yeah. So, but wonderful. With 15 minutes remaining, Wiedemeyer headed off there for court into the corner. A good work from Emma Baini, yeah, really good. Also, a new player, excellent, playing well as well. Down the left, but reduced the deflect into the match action when Kitagawa curled an unstoppable effort into that corner. Yeah, we kind of switched off a bit there, for instance, and we should have done better, for instance, clearing our lines, but we didn't, and it was a good goal by her. So, for instance, another Japanese player by the looks of it. Making her debut, Eartha Cummings impressed on debut to show why the club added her to the goalkeeping contingent in the summer. A calm presence throughout, she made a string of impressive and smart saves from a helpless Kitagawa unstoppable curler. So for instance, we're quite blessed now, for instance, with goalkeeper, just like the men, for instance, we're good goalkeepers. Rose is off the market, however, impressed with her defensive capabilities since arriving from Harvard University ahead of the campaign. The Canadian international showed her abilities in both boxes against Everton by netting the opener. Remarkable her outing against the Toffees were only a third real professional club appearance before she's settling into life at City. Wow, a third. Come from Harvard University. Yeah, a third. You know, a third game, etc. And she scored. Yeah, another good signing by City. Yeah, 3 in a row. After a narrow loss to Open Chelsea, which I thought we were the good team, we should have definitely got a point at Chelsea. City and I responded in perfect fashion, winning each of our 3 matches since then. It started with a hard-fought win over Brighton, which are going to be could challenge the WSL this season. So, but well, they're going to be up there and thereabouts. So, they're a good team, Brighton. But before putting 5 past Spurs against in London, that was amazing. With our Toffees win under the blue belt, we're now starting to get a groove under Andre. So what it means, we go to Newcastle next, etc. in the next round. For instance, of Group A matches. We've got the Lionesses, London Lioness, and see how hard they are. They got their first win against Everton. So at the with the Joie Stadium, the game's at 6 o'clock. For instance, on Sunday, 27th of schedule time for 12 o'clock UK at the Joie Stadium. Okay, so while we're looking at this, it says 12 o'clock, this says 6 o'clock. I've got 2. Honestly, I'm looking at 2 things. Anyway, so we got a game on against Lionesses on Sunday. I'm not quite sure. If we turn up at 12 o'clock, you'll be and stay there for 6 hours, etc. You never know. So, but overall, very delighted with the win, and for instance, for the ladies, and wonderful. Absolutely superb. So there we go. Let's go. One nice picture there. Okay. Very professionally done as well. Yeah, that's what I'm happy for. You know, and it was the cop of the first goal. It was a bit, but again, for instance, we got to be in there to be in there. You know, how many goals have you seen that in the Premier League? And and I'm so happy. And this young lady here, for instance, started very, very well for us, and it's really, really good. Okay, so let's see if we can get some comments from Andre. Andre. Okay. Right. Don't know. Let's just have a quick look. But no. How are you feeling about the way we're playing at the moment? I think we're playing well. I just really do. I think, for instance, there's a lot of control. There's a lot of good football. I think we've got some really good players now. So I'm really, really pleased with the way we played. For instance, I've always thought Chelsea was always going to be the most difficult, especially the opening game of the season. But the way we're playing at the moment, with the quality that we have and the new players we've signed, can only be better, for instance. And I just find for instance, us to be a lot more sharper. For instance, getting 9 goals and 9 different goal scorers. That's a dream. For any coach, etc., who's when you can see contributions and goals, and that's what wins titles. For instance, when you win, you've got players who can come on and can change games by scoring, etc. So it's a wonderful. It's a wonderful trait to have, etc., and that's something what the men's game's missing. Okay, because we need more goals from other, from Phil Foden, etc., from and from Savinho and from Doku, with the men, where the women, for instance, are showing a lot of seeing those qualities right now, and that to me gives me really, really good confidence. Andre on the cup run, when you're in a club like City, okay, how many go? Okay, no, I know that one. No, I haven't seen any comments so far from Andre, but but other than that, what's the good? I'm happy. I don't know about yourself. Like I said, did you go to the game? There was a good atmosphere. For instance, wasn't too many people, but it was no surprise there because of the time. And very happy. We now, I think we've got a really good side. HASEGAWA just she's just brilliant at the moment. She really is. But we can say that about quite a few of the players we've got at the moment, and I'm really, really pleased. Grace Clinton seems to be settling in quite well, for instance, and I can't wait until we get Mary Rose, Mary back, and Rebecca. That's the lady I was thinking before, back, etc. And we get a fully fit squad, and Lauren back. So yeah, really, really happy. So at the moment, can't complain at all about the way we're playing and the way we're succeeding. And he deserves to win play my Man City top today. So for instance, very, very pleased. For the moment, and so we're on to Sunday against the Lioness and see how they are. We go against them. I fancy us to win, but let's see. But smiling, happy days. Really, and sometimes I always forget. I'm just happy. Because again, it's even though it's a 1 o'clock a.m. start for me, for instance. And I watch the men's game after that, for instance. So it's I'm going to bed about 4 a.m. in the morning, then I'm up at 8. So I'm like and I'm late. It was 8. It was late for me. So but good. And then I'm scared myself, etc. But I'm taking a shower in the morning and see the mirror. But other than that, basically I can't help but being very happy. And as long as we keep away from the injury situation, then we should be okay. Anyway, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'll do a review or a preview of Andre's comments, for instance, prior to the Lionesses game. And okay. But anyway, guys, love you and leave you. True Blue Tie from Thailand. Like and subscribe. Tell me what you're thinking. Are you happy? Is any player I've missed out? For instance, you're impressed with, and just. Send me a comment, let me know. For instance, like and subscribe. I do this every day, mainly to the men, etc. But I also do with ladies as well. And for instance, because we got a great squad, and I think we're gonna go. I expect us to win. I'm tipping us to win the league this year. I really do. Anyway, guys, I love you and leave you. True Blue Time from Thailand, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.